I used to blame everybody but myself. And it felt good. This is the hidden payoff of victim mentality. It relieves you off of responsibility and puts all the seeming baggage onto the world. But that's not what really happens. The baggage never leaves you. You are never truly able to leave it unless you take responsibility. The baggage will remain on your chest forever. That is what happens with most of the coping mechanisms of the ego. They feel relatable and comfortable at the moment. They make you feel familiar. And the cost that you pay for it is that you never change. You are never fully able to let go of the baggage of the past. The burden of blame. The moment I realized that my happiness is in my hands, I dropped the baggage of blame. Victim mentality cannot survive in the light of self-love. Because you will simply not allow yourself to feel bad because of things that happened years ago. You will prioritize your own peace over what has happened or what will happen. You see, it makes you feel satisfied with yourself. Victim mentality is rooted in lack. That the world is not giving you what you want. The universe is against you and so on. And if you are a regular viewer of this channel, then you already know that what you focus on stays in your reality. So, whatever you feel yourself to be a victim of continues to make you its victim. Unless you drop this baggage. Become uninterested in the narrative of that victim inside you. Tell it that I don't care about what happened, what is happening, and what will happen. Because what no longer serves me is no longer a topic of interest to me. You simply refuse that narrative. And you will feel liberated. It makes you insanely free. You feel like nothing can truly bring you down. Because you are bulletproof. Simply because you have taken responsibility of making yourself happy. So, the external world slowly fades away into the background. You start to look at things differently. You begin to choose the best for you and others. And trust me, it is the best feeling in the world. In the past I used to blame God for all my misfortunes as I was taught like everybody else that God is the most merciful and benevolent. But real-world experience of anybody will make them realize that this is not quite how it all works. Terrible things will happen. Under the umbrella of the most loving and kind God. This is one of the reasons why I started to look for my own answers. About how reality works. How God or infinite really is. And guess what? It all makes sense now. The infinite gave me exactly what I was focused on. Words don't matter. If you pray for more money while you are focused on lack, you will get more lack. Infinite responds to your state of being, not your words. So, I got exactly what I was focused on. That is, lack. So, there is no one to blame but myself. But let's change the word blame to change. There is no one to change but self. The famous quote of Neville Goddard. This is the only truth that I can absolutely get behind. This truth has proven itself in performance to me. So, it is a knowing from application and experience. You can run around and try to change people and circumstances. And you will get nowhere. Nothing really will change. Unless you change yourself. Then you become dangerously free. Almost unshakable. Because guess what? You have the cheat code to this life. You can have anything. Experience anything. Be anyone. By simply changing your inner world. This gives you complete dominion over your life. So, you are truly the expression of infinite in this state of being. Because this is the whole point of this existence. For us to experience this life the way we want. For infinite to experience itself via us. But blame separates you from your true self. You become a little human being with no control whatsoever. That is a painful state of being to be in. I have been there and it almost crushed me. You can't seem to find any way out. Because how can you? If the infinite is against you, how can a mere human like you win? You see, this is how victim mentality makes you feel. So, it plays out exactly that way in your reality. That is, being cornered by the world. And there is no way out of it. The only way out is again to change yourself. Try to encourage the thoughts of freedom in your mind. It is the antidote to victim mentality. Freedom is our most innate desire. We want freedom above all else. And we seek freedom from victim mentality as well. We simply aren't able to see it in that lack-filled state of being. That's all. When you take responsibility for your life, things begin to work. You start getting the things you always wanted. And those things aren't even that important to you anymore. Because the freedom that you feel inside you, in your body and mind, is by far the best manifestation of this mindset shift.